guys can come in. Yeah, come on. That's cool. There's room. Oh man, is that true? Big Ange died?
Yes, I'm really sorry.
There was a false alarm at first.
There was horrific.
Okay, now I thought you were gonna say it was a false alarm and then it wasn't true. Oh, this is worse. True story, there's a picture of me eating pancakes at Clinton Hill Bakery when I found out that Maya Angelou had passed.
Oh, God.
My friend was like, oh, hey, take a picture of the pancakes. And I was like, and she's like, Maya Angelou died. I had a lot of mixed feelings about that chicken and waffle. Oh my God. Fuck this cold. I know it's like a lot warmer, but this polar vortex stuff, I thought we like did all our global warming so we wouldn't have to do this. I was walking, I had to go to the grocery this weekend, and like halfway there I was like, my tampon's a popsicle. I'm kidding, guys. I don't fuck with tampons. You can see it on me. It was like a Diva cup, so it was more like a raspberry push pop situation. Among friends, so we can talk about this. You know, there's one thing I haven't told anyone. I didn't learn to masturbate until I was a freshman in college.
Oh my God.
And I was taught by a man. Don't worry, he was gay though. So, it was a good situation. My friend Jason, who was like the one person who woke up at 8 a.m. because they thought that was late, we became friends, and I don't know how we got to talking. And he was like, we can't masturbate in these shared showers. And I was like, what? So he told me about that, like, he's like, you know, when you have that shower attachment and it has the massage setting, I have not had a yeast infection ever since. I mean, you guys, I want to apologize because I totally just ripped those roses. I like intercepted them from you. I am so cheap. And like throwing free stuff in the air, I don't care if I don't need it, I will take it. If you gave me, well, I could use male condoms, but why? I'm kidding, don't do that. Speaking of male condoms, do you guys hear the Pope shit-talking on Donald Trump?
Yeah.
Which part of me is like, yeah, fuck you, Donald Trump, and then I'm also like, well, what are you doing, Pope? I mean, your church still kind of oppressed a lot of women and brown people, so, but I'll take it. I do want to share another fun story. I was walking home, you know, like you do in New York, and I got catcalled, and I've been trying like a lot of different ways to navigate that, getting angry, throwing things, not so much. So what I've settled for and what I think I would recommend to any woman is just be a fucking creep. And you wouldn't think it'd be possible because a lot of dudes just like women, but if you can just like go, oh my God. Yeah, baby. Yeah, and you just keep doing that for 40 seconds. Highly recommend. I really feel strong when I'm like, I can out-creep a creeper. Like when the guy's like, hey girl, and I turn to like, you can't beat that. It's a feel-good thing. Speaking of walking around, and the other thing too is like, I'm covered head to toe with a sleeping bag, so I'm like, what are you getting off on? Like, do you really enjoy baked potatoes? Making me happy. But the cold is crazy. Although during the polar vortex, again in my neighborhood in the East Village, I saw you crazy white people. You know it. You guys were working out still. I don't get it. Not only were they working out, it was like CrossFit. When did that happen, guys? Like white people dragging around tires and like loads of wood? That didn't used to be. Like if you guys enjoyed manual labor so much, how come you needed slavery so bad? Didn't used to be that way. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to make it all uncomfortable by talking about race. I mean the pussy thing, those jokes, obviously, right? But you guys are like, you didn't come here to be lectured by an ethnically ambiguous Ewok. So, my apologies. I can't help but be confrontational. I think it makes up for the fact that I look so non-threatening. So that when I do start like critiquing things, people just don't know what to do. I get very upset. I will say, I don't know if many of you know me, but I want to come out as being Mexican and Filipino, which is really just double Mexican. It's we were really good at dancing. So if you ever get a chance, you saw me at the beginning. It's gonna go down that way. But I will say, I am a little upset about Taco Bell still. I know. Everybody knows this. It's not real Mexican food. But I don't know if you saw the breakfast burrito that they made, which is actually just sausage wrapped in a waffle. Not Mexican food. I asked my grandma about it. She got real mad. But she's also a Jehovah's Witness, so that's, you know, that could be for any reason. We got some real Jehovah's Witness here right here. That was like, damn. I almost feel bad for making that joke now. I'm gonna reassess. But seriously, I don't know if you guys know, but also my day job is I'm a college professor. Should I be concerned? I just went, I was thinking for sure Mary Maids. You're not racist again, I keep calling you all racist. You're not getting, the first rule is you don't make fun of your offense, but I'm not, I'm just saying.
Oh, we don't.
You know, okay.
You're making fun of her and I'm speaking for her.
Okay, cool. Speak for the woman, that's what we're here to do. Speak for women. I want to leave you guys with a few characters that have been working on. All right. Can I get a hype man? Just kidding. I'm going to leave you with a few characters that I've been working on just to make it extra weird. Just pretend I just entered. No, you just said it. Oh, okay.
Hello, Miss Henderson. Thank you so much for interviewing me for nanny position. Well, I have so many qualifications. Oh, I have 5 children. Oh, no, schedule no problem. My children, they did. It was how you call ethnic cleaning? I'm so sorry. English class very difficult. Oh, yeah. Oh, yes, it's very sad. Yes. But a fine book on street, The Secret, changing my life. Oh, you read also. We are like Oprah Book Club, you and I. You also read So You Lose Your Children for Dummies? Okay, well, I highly recommend. Oh, also, you should know I have a lot of what you call first aid experience. Yes. Oh, not certification. I saved Croat family. Wounded in village raid. They come for us at night. Also, I try to work night and weekend. Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, the facts lay before you and point in only one direction. Innocence. Fact. My client died at Les Cirques the night the murders were committed. And if you know anything at all, you know that's 3 hours commitment minimum, axe to end. Now perhaps if my client had dined at a lesser establishment, a Nobu or a Russian tea room, then he still could have had time to swallow a massive quantity of jalapeno poppers and still run off and murdered 13 people. The thought of it, absolutely bestial. Jalapeno poppers. Fact. The murderer fled the scene in a white Toyota Corolla. White? After Labor Day? Only an animal doesn't seasonally rotate their land vehicle. Fact. The murder weapon was identified as a razor-sharp canned good opener. Are we to believe that my client is some sort of Canadian hobo surviving an apocalypse? And by my own expert testimony, the murderer's garments could not have been of a very high thread count at all. I'd say no more than 600 thread count. So, ladies and gentlemen of the jury, if the thread count doesn't fit, you must acquit. So today it is your responsibility, nay duty, nay privilege, to find my client, this job creator, not. Thank you very much.